One man's rubbish is another man's treasure, so the saying goes. So what are people throwing away at Redfield Tip? Notts TV's Alex Blakemore puts on his gloves and had a rummage to see what he could find.
A trip to the Tip. Not the most glamorous way to spend your afternoon. But where you might think it's only rubbish that gets thrown out, that's not always the case.
We found some nice bits, which is your gold, your silver, coins. You know, we find bits of everything really. So, you know, we do good and we do bad.
When you're having a clear out, it's probably habit to just chuck things in the car and take them to the Tip. But are they all worthless? Okay, so you just bought a dishwasher to the Tip. What was wrong with it?
Absolutely nothing. It still works. We've had a kitchen refurbishment at home, and it didn't fit in with the plan or the scheme, so to speak. It's been sat in the garage for months now. Not the easiest item to get rid of whilst you're at home. I could have eBayed it, I suppose, or put it on Gumtree, but that means a lot of hassle, having people come around, wasting your time. It's far easier to come here.
So your turkey's in the oven, now you need something to put your presents under. Meet Fraser, owner of the Christmas Tree Company in Towton. He's been selling trees across Nottinghamshire for 3 years and thinks buying locally guarantees better quality.
You find more firmness in the branch. You know, the trees you can feel they're more rugged, sometimes they're a bit more quirky, but they're not as mass produced. It's like if you were to buy a free range chicken rather than a factory farm one, it's similar.
That's it, all the way to the top then with it.
Looks fun, right? We're 3 weeks into those New Year's resolutions and you're probably losing some motivation. The Adrenaline Jungle in Sherwood Forest offers an alternative to hours of treadmill pounding, challenging you and your mates to an assault course.
It's really exercise without realising it because you're having fun with your friends at the same time. So the assault course, our boot camp, even the laser tag, you're actually moving around, 2 hours moving around a woodland. When was the last time you did that without realising actually you're getting a sweat on, you're burning some calories and having fun, and you're doing it with your friends, so it's a win-win.
So we're having a walk around the Tip now. I'm with Alvin, and as we were speaking, someone just dropped this off at the Tip. I mean, this is a TV that looks in perfect working order, really. Alvin, do you think it's a shame that people are dropping stuff off like this?
It really is. It's consistent with what we see through our bulky waste collections as well. Like we just spoke to the gentleman. He's slight damage at the front in terms, but the picture quality is still great. Stuff like this, he could have put this on any website to be sold on, and somebody might have wanted that to play the video games on or not mind that damaged screen, and again preventing that from entering the waste stream.
You'd argue that this is probably a better TV than most people have in their houses.
So instead of taking something out of your diet completely, I'm going to show you how an alternative way of cooking it can make it healthier, and in this case, minced beef. So the first step is to get a good quality non-stick pan. Put it over a low heat, which will allow the fat to kind of sweat out of the meat. When the meat's fully browned, you can then tilt the pan and then start squeezing the meat up against the edge, and you'll see a lot of the fat coming out. Then if you spoon that fat out into a bowl, and then that's a lot of the fat removed from the meat.
The Jungle offers a range of activities to get you away from this. Instead, you get muddy doing this.
The assault course is very demanding. 16 obstacles. We stood in front of one now, and they kind of change all the way around. The boot camp again is a 3-hour product geared at working hard, getting a sweat on, but focusing on the team as well as the fitness. But genuinely, 2 hours moving around is more than most people do, even when they put their mind to it. So anything's better than nothing. But if they want a hardcore program, we can build a range of physical challenges that will push them at every turn.
It just goes to show that one man's rubbish is another man's treasure. Alex Blakemore, Notts TV News.